Geminis, hey, welcome back to Hadiya Kayy, dropping gems. I will be doing Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Mercury, Venus, North Node. Whatever placement that you have Geminis in your chart, I want to thank you guys so much for returning, for showing love, guys. All my new returning subscribers, thank you guys for growing the family. Y'all are the bomb, okay? Thank you guys. I love you guys so much. I also have my love oils, clarity oils, money oils, prosperity protection kits as well. I have my lip gloss and yoni steam. One yoni steam, one lip gloss for $22. Again, one lip gloss, one yoni steam, $22. My personal readings are also open and available to you. Okay, I have my feminine washes, steam wash gel, body scrubs, body butters as well. If you guys are interested, all that information is in the description box below. Alright? And again, let's see what's going on with my Gemini babies. Thank you guys so much, all my new returning subscribers. Again, like this video if you are in his house. Feel free to share the content. Let's see what's going on, Geminis. Okay? Geminis, collectively, what are the messages? Thank you. What are the messages? Messages, thank you. Someone can have a speech impediment, can stutter. Geminis, collectively, what are the messages? Thank you. I am just a vessel, welcoming Mother, Father, Holy Spirit in the space at this time. Thank you. Thorns, weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So, thorns. Thorns, when I think of thorns, I'm feeling like something is prickly. So, I'm also getting be careful. I'm also getting there's a need for you guys to be careful with, it's like either what you're doing, saying, manifesting. This can be intention, this can be magic, this can be spells. Okay, but the thorn is like prickly, like ouch. So I'm kind of like be careful. Okay, be careful with what you're doing. Be careful, because it's kind of like don't. I'm also getting don't underestimate, because the sunlight is peeking through. So I feel like there's still some type of hope. So there may be some type of hope or faith that you guys may need to keep alive when it comes to a situation here. But I feel like there's some type of changes that you guys are going through when it comes to your home, when it comes to environment, climate, job. Okay, because this is like environment. So this is like environmental changes that can be affecting you, your home. Okay, especially with this quarantine. I mean, it depending on how you think, these thorns can either prick you, or you can move through these thorns and separate them and see the light. So that's really what I want to say. It's either you're going to be feeling prickled down, bogged down, or you're going to see the light in this situation. Okay? Alright. Geminis, collectively, what are the messages that I have? Geminis, collectively, what are the messages that I have? What are the messages that I have for my Geminis? Thank you. What are the messages that I have for my Geminis collectively? Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Mercury, Venus. I'm going to just read this. Page of Wands. So this can be some type of offer. You could be giving an offer to somebody. Okay? The Page of Wands is like, it's like a small offer. So someone can be giving you a small offer of affection, of love. This can be a going out, a flirting, okay? Or you can be doing like flirting with somebody, giving a strong, like being lighthearted but very playful as well. Gemini, the Page of Wands. I'm also getting a student. So some of you guys can be wanting to go back into school. Some of you guys can also be studying, okay, researching, reading on something. Geminis, collectively, what are the messages? Thank you. What are the messages? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Talk to me. What are the messages for my Geminis collectively? Okay. Everybody is getting these changes. So you could definitely be dealing with Gemini. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with Aquarius. Okay. A Capricorn. You could be dealing with any sign, but strong of those signs could be a Sagittarius. Okay. Any sign. So I definitely feel like Gemini, things are gonna be shaking up in the next 8 days, between the next 8 and 11 days. I'm also getting the 11th is significant of April. Okay, the 22nd, the 24th as well. All right, so you guys are feeling stuck, bound, trapped. You guys are trying to get out of a situation here. I'm also getting your thoughts. Your thoughts are changing. You guys are trying to change your thoughts here. That's really what I'm getting. I feel like you guys are trying to get out of your head. Okay? You're trying to get out of your head, out of your mental space of conflict. Okay, this could be inner conflict, anguish as well. The Six of Wands reverse. A lot of you guys can be asking yourself where you should put your passion, your love. Okay? Some of you guys can also be sexually frustrated, but some of you guys can also be trying to figure out what to do with all your, like, what you should put your passion into here. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles reverse. The Knight of Pentacles reverse is like you guys are choosing. It's like if you have a lot of ideas, you're realizing that you need to focus on one thing, or you need to focus on one thing. Really, it's like you're dropping a couple things, one thing, whatever. Like you're realizing, like, oh, it's not. This really isn't working for me. This really isn't beneficial for me. This really isn't for me. I'm not really passionate about this. Whatever the case may be. The Hermit reverse. A lot of you guys can be talking to a lot of people, conversing with a lot of people. It's kind of like, you know how like it's kind of like you're trying to ignore how you feel, ignore your wound. Like you're trying to cover up a band-aid and the wound is like open, bleeding. Okay, so it's like you guys are trying to cover up how you feel by talking to people or conversing with people, going out, whatever the case may be, because of a relationship that you were either strongly connected to. Okay, 4 to 10 years. The relationship could have lasted 4 to 10 years, 4 to 10 months, weeks, whatever the case may be. You guys could also have children, or this could have been a strong connection. Like you felt like very strongly connected to this person. I feel like a lot of you guys may have dated a lot of people since you and this person either stopped dealing with each other, talking to this person, talking together, conversing, dealing with each other, dating. Okay, the Death reverse is like you're resisting change. It's like things were supposed to change when this person left you, or when this separation happened, but you're resisting the change, you're resisting transforming, you're resisting letting something go. Okay, the Four of Cups reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys are not really in regret though. It's like you guys are not in regret or remorse. It's like you're not really focused on one thing. It's like you're trying to get your mind out of a situation here, but at the same time, it's like you're still stuck. You're still not doing the full change. You're still not making the full action. Or you guys are still stuck on the past, still stuck on these relationships. The Two of Swords reverse. Okay, you guys could have been indecisive, but now you're deciding to make a decision here. The Tower. There's some type of changes that are going on to your home, to things that are being brought. It's like if you had connections, lovers, whatever that was built on a faulty ground is being obliterated. It's gone. Okay, the Tower is like big changes, movement, moving. Okay, this could also be new additions. It can be deaths. So I send my condolences to the family. But the Tower is just movement, wanting to change, something drastically changing, and it comes to your life. Okay, in the Nine of Cups, I feel like you're feeling more emotionally fulfilled, or you're feeling like, hey, I could do this, or you're feeling like you're having a new sense of, like, a new light, a new sense of self. The Six of Pentacles, you're trying to make plans here. Okay, you guys can also be trying to, you're trying to make plans that are going to be fruitful, or going to bear fruit for you. You're balancing out your emotions. You can also be trying to make some type of plans with a Sagittarius here. Okay, or some Tower has transpired and now you're like looking at a Sagittarius, or you're trying to make plans to travel to a Sagittarius. Okay, you're trying to balance out things or transform things within self, because fire and water is like you're trying to know self. okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune is like things had to happen the way that I need to. It's like things had to happen the way that it needs to. Cycles, seasons. This could have been a year. It's like a year, 2 years. Okay, or something had to happen by a certain time. The Ace of Cups, the World card, endings, okay? It's like whatever change you're going through, Gemini, it's balancing things out. It's balancing things out. Or if you've been wanting to balance out a relationship or some type of conflict, inner conflict within head and heart, that's gonna happen. The Wheel of Fortune. Something is gonna change where you're gonna have to, it's like you're gonna have to make a move. You're gonna have to make some type of choice here. The Ace of Cups is you feeling emotionally fulfilled, or you could be on your menstrual cycle. You can also be emotionally fulfilled with what you've manifested here. Because the Wheel of Fortune is you having to wait some time, okay? Because this is cycle season, okay? But I'm getting like things had to happen. The World card. Things had to wrap up. Things had to happen so that things can balance out for you. Okay? When I say things, this can be money, this can be love, this can be self-value, moral self-respect. Okay? A lot of you guys are really looking at your mental state at this time because of a relationship that ended, a marriage, okay, a divorce, or something that ended with a spouse here. Because it was like you had to change with something, but you didn't. But it's like you're not looking the same. You have a different perspective, Gemini. But it's like there's some changes that you know that either needs to be made, conversations that needs to be made, thoughts, emotions, actions that you know that you need to stop doing or change or take the first step in changing in order for something to happen. But I feel like the Tower is like spirit, God, Jah, Allah, whoever you believe in, stepping in and like, oh, since you don't want to change, since you don't want to do it, let me go ahead and do this for you. So whatever this is, okay? Some of you guys could also be running from the truth from a relationship. You could have had Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn in your chart. But I feel like the Wheel of Fortune, the World card, the Ace of Cups, I feel like whatever, the Wheel of Fortune, whatever is destined for you, remember, these things are already orchestrated. This is already orchestrated. It's no coincidence that you're watching me right now, Gemini. Things are already written. Things are already pre-planned before we already got here. The Ace of Cups. So it's like you are getting some type of fulfillment. You are feeling peace. You are feeling contentment. Hold on. Yeah. I feel like things are wrapping up. Things are ending. You are going to be happy about something. This can be when it comes to like your emotions, okay? But I feel like a baby's mother, child's father, your own mother, a maternal figure, someone's trying to drain your finances, or you could be putting a lot of money into a mother, maternal, something like that. Some type of fast communication is coming in. This can be you or someone else, like someone's want their way, and it's like they're not budging. The Nine of Swords reverse is kind of like someone's not knowing how to compromise here. The Nine of Swords reverse is like someone's not wanting to rest. It's like someone is just like, I want my way like this, and I don't want to stop until I get it like this. Or it's like someone's mother. It's like either you, your spouse's mother. If you're a mother, you could be upset about your finances. You could be upset about your stability at this time. You could be very aggressive towards your employers, okay, about your stability here. You could be very defensive, okay, because it's like maybe you thought that something was going to happen here. And the Ace of Cups, maybe you do, but I'm getting like temporary. Maybe something was small because the Ace of Cups is like one, so it's like a restart. So maybe you have to start over, but it's like you didn't want to do that. Because I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles reverse. It's like, I just honestly feel like it's like you're starting over, and at the same time that you're starting over, something is just temporary because it's like the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Either you're having to do this like big payout, or it's like your mom, maternal figure, grandma, sister, cousin, whoever. Someone is gonna ask you for some type of money where you're gonna have to pay this out. Okay? And this can also have to do with your child. Like I said, if you're a mother, single mother, something like that. So, and this can also be for your family member as well. Something like an elder or something like that. So peace, love, and light. Ashe, guys. I love you guys like I love myself.